Howdy. What is going on, guys? So today I just finished watching Sam and Colby's Hell Week for 2024, and holy, that whole thing gave me chills. So I thought I'd just do is sit down and tell my reaction to it. Now, just a warning, there will be spoilers ahead, so if you haven't watched it, go watch it, then you can come back to this video. Before I get into my reaction, I just want to say, I have been watching Sam and Colby since 2016 or 2017, so for a really long time. And to see them like grow the amount they did, and now they own their own haunted location, it's absolutely insane to me, and I'm so happy for them. So what they did for this Hell Week is they spent 7 days in a haunted location they bought called the Farrar Schoolhouse. What it is just a really old school, has tons of history, and just in general, the look of the school is terrifying. And the first thing I want to get into is the look, and like, it is just terrifying. Like, they have all these dolls scattered throughout the entire place, and it is just, there's so many things that are just left in place, like the desks and stuff. It's just like, it has such a scary feel to it, but that just makes it so much better. And almost immediately into getting into it, they were getting all this activity. Like, their first guest was exploring with Josh, and he saw a shadow figure. And this is all like super early in the investigation, and they're already getting all this crazy stuff. So it's just like, immediately catches your attention. Sam and Colby, I find, are really good with catching your attention. So there's just no points in it where it's just like boring. And like, they had a lot of questions in the beginning about the school. Like, there's this boiler room and there's like an entity in it. But like, they don't know that yet, really. All they know is there's like a negative energy, and there's like this principal guy who's a little stern. They get all the answers they need. The next crazy thing that happens in the investigation, they get a thermal image of somebody standing in the window. Like, how often is it that they get like a photo like that in a thermal camera, other than like the Conjuring house where they got the boy's face? But it's just like insane because it is a thermal camera and they caught something on it. Like, that is so rare that that happens, and it is so cool to see. And then one thing I love with the past 2 Hell Weeks is that they write challenges for each other in the beginning. They don't know what's gonna happen throughout the investigations, and they have these challenges, and like, they could either be really bad, or just depending on what happens throughout the investigation, it could make it like 10 times worse. But what Sam had to do, I really liked the idea of it, actually. It was really cool. Like, he had to dig his own grave and do the Estes event. So it's like simulating, like, you're in your own grave and you're talking to the dead through like being in your own grave, and it was really cool. They got a lot of answers through that, and like, it was really awesome. I think that whatever, I don't know if like digging the grave helped with like the energy or something with communication, but it worked very well. I'm not going to go into detail about like everything that happened in the investigations because there was a lot. All the different methods they tried, I just absolutely loved. And just the one part that was so good to me was everything that had to do with the boiler room. Like, they found out that there was this like demonic entity in there, and there was this negative portal, and like more like evil things would just keep going, and they made it their goal to get rid of that, to try and like free, like what they say, free the spirits in there, because they're trapped with it there, which I think is really great too. They're not just investigating the spirits, they're helping them with this negative entity. Whatever's in there was so strong, and it was just so scary to watch, and just had you on edge, and it was giving me chills the whole time. This goes into my point of like, their challenges they write for each other in the beginning could get 10 times worse. So they just thought the boiler room was like this scary area where there could be negative energy, but then after they find out there's this demonic energy there, and like a portal and all this stuff, Sam gives his challenge to Colby, which he has to be tied up in there. So that whole spot had me like super, like, it was so intense. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen because they just find out all this stuff, and Colby just gets thrown in there, tied up, and he has all these scary experiences. And then something tries, the demon tries to attach itself onto Colby, and they're so lucky that they had that medium there, because she was able to help him keep it away. But you could see in his face, like, he was not okay. But that's another thing I love about Sam and Colby. They will push themselves to the limit to prove to themselves and to other people that the paranormal is real. And one thing I'm so happy and excited about is, since they own the school now, they are opening it to the public for investigations. So now, that makes me happy as a ghost hunter. I want to go there so bad, and I'm gonna make it my goal. Within the next few years, I would love to go investigate there. When I have the audience and the money to, I will be traveling there, and I'm gonna try and investigate there. That place, like, you can, like, see that it's different from other places. So I think it would be so awesome just to investigate there. Also scary because, again, there is a negative portal in there that they cannot do anything about at the moment. So it'll just be negative things flooding in. So, like, each time you go, like, if you go, like, once a year, there could be something different that is negative in there, which would just make each investigation different in itself and just more scary, like scarier or more intense than the other, because it is something different there. Like, you could go get rid of whatever demonic thing is in there, and then a new one will come eventually. So then it's just kind of like a constant battle between good and evil there. And I think that is just so incredible to, like, and just being able to investigate that would actually be a dream of mine. And I think Sam and Colby really lucked out with this place. I'm so happy that they got it, and having it not be demolished now is super awesome. So I think that they chose the best place possible that they could, and I'm super happy. Like, I loved this Hell Week. It is probably my favorite Hell Week of all time. I have, like, loved every single Hell Week equally, but this one was just different. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Just, like, watching it is different. It has a whole different feel because, again, this is their place, and they're finding out all this information about it. It is a popular place, but, like, there's not much known about it. They're like, whereas the Conjuring house, like, you know, like, a lot about it. Like, there's all this movies and stuff and books about it. This place, it's like, yes, it's haunted. Yes, there's videos and stuff recorded there where a lot happens, but you don't have, like, all the pieces put together. And what they did with this Hell Week is they put all those pieces together. So it was just super incredible to watch. Again, I probably will rewatch it eventually, just because I loved it so much. And I think Sam and Colby did a great job with it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. If you comment down below your thoughts and reactions on the Hell Week, because I personally think it was the best one yet. Sam and Colby just keep getting better and better. I personally cannot wait until the next video. But just let me know your guys' thoughts on it. I'll reply to all of you guys. And again, thank you for all your support. I have, like, in just 2 months, I've gotten to over 300 subscribers, which is so incredible to me. So thank you guys so much for that. Thank you for the support. If you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.